Let's move into that, guys.
Yeah, it's always fun to see chaOticz on campgrounds, isn't it? Everyone's seen the Lexa versus chaOticz situation, but look at that.
What a start.
That's an amazing start. Inns wanted to just delay a little bit of that red, but chaOticz just went straight up the jump pad. He got that really fast spawn, and this is something that is very surprising. Even though sometimes it happens, you never expect it, and it takes a lot of balls to do that. But chaOticz, he's not afraid, and he's got a quick lead, and this is such a big deal. Big risk, big rewards.
I know that Ince was looking forward to playing chaOticz on this map at some point. I'm actually surprised that he didn't pick it as the first map, to be honest. But both of these guys are a fan of this. It could turn out to be close, but right now chaOticz storming in front. Red armor is picked up. Oh, what a rocket! And chaOticz just kills himself.
I like that move, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because he's got such low health, he's not going to be able to do anything. He'll spend so much time scrounging around for health. Inns could cut him off from health. Now he's spawned in a situation where he's got position to deal damage with the rocket. He's got much more to work with, and he already had a frag to kind of as a buffer. So that was a really smart move from chaOticz there. Really well played.
And guys, it is 1-1 at the moment. This is the third and final. Just to remind you guys, whoever wins this is going to be definitely feeling good in the group stage.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Inns going for those middies. His rockets have been on point.
Yeah.
Really on point so far in this game. I would be pretty scared if I was chaOticz of those rockets.
Absolutely. We've also got Necro and who's the other player in the and Sparks, who are going to be filling up the rest of Group E that this game is from at the moment. And chaOticz at the moment is control slightly suffering at the moment. If Ince can get us hold of some good weapons, and I can definitely see some damage being done at the mega health. Oh! But he just missed it. He missed out on the mega health. He's going to get the kill anyway. So not quite as flawless as it was looking like it's going to be. And chaOticz spawns right next to the red armor. There's going to be the frag for the American.
This is okay though. This is actually kind of good for Ince because chaOticz was left so incredibly low, and we see this is the motivation behind his previous self kill with the rockets. It's very awkward to be very low on this map. So Inns, he should be fine with this, and I like how we just caught that drop in time.
Yeah.
Inns, he is going to push onto that red armor. He's going to make the frag happen. The LG advantage, so powerful. And can he make his way to that mega in time? Looks like that's not going to be the case.
He's given up on it.
So the map is pretty balanced right now between the two players. It's going to be an affair of the weapons, and it's going to be about finding that next position on the red armor and that next fight on the red armor. And In's going to miss the jump to the rail, but that's not a big deal. He shouldn't worry about that. He should have the advantage here with stack and position. So here comes chaOticz.
The algae from Inns there.
Perfect.
Slightly out of position, but he does a ton of damage. And he's going to find chaOticz right in front of him. A good rocket. He's trying to finish it with that weapon, but just a spark of LG. And that is now a one-frag game here.
That was quite a strange move by chaOticz because Inns was coming from red.
Oh, what a
That's
play.
such a dangerous, such a risky kind of place to find yourself, especially when Mega's spawning. I'm surprised by that, and now Inns is getting more frags.
He's doing it.
Taking the lead now.
And he's now going to finally get himself that railgun. He's forced to spawn over on the other side of the map. There's the red. Now maybe a rocket jump over. Oh no, he's not going to do it. Just a little bit of a delay so that there's a few seconds between Mega and red. Let's see Inns playing this one pretty quietly at the moment, hoping that chaOticz is going to jump on him. Just saw him for a second. I think chaOticz caught a glance of him as well.
So Inns, if he keeps hold of good timing, he should be totally fine. And even a direct rocket like that should... Oh no, he didn't kill him in time, and that is just unbelievable there. That should have worked. That should have worked. He just walks up the stairs to the LG. That should work. But chaOticz just direct rocketing his face off. He is going to tie up the game. And the thing is, though, he's still very low. That rail advantage might play into this. It depends how chaOticz decides to take the fight.
If he hits the rails, then I think he can certainly look to take the lead in a few. But chaOticz pushed back, and Ince has claimed the red armor, so not too bad for the Portuguese player.
This could be very risky from chaOticz. Ince should be able to just bully him off of this, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Very risky there, again, by chaOticz to go for that fight, knowing that he did no damage to Ince. Ince has 100-100 for sure, but he still goes for it. So, risky stuff.
Oh, Ince was just a second too late going up the bounce pad. He could have blocked him off with the lightning gun, but he just missed out on it, so it's going to hurt him a little bit. But chaOticz rushing into the red armor room, that was unnecessary. He did no damage. It's just a sacrifice.
Yeah, I feel like chaOticz has kind of blown a few good leads at this point, and he's going to make a play onto the Mega, but you can see that he had a big miss time there. So, again, risky stuff, very risky stuff. This is one of the maps where, you know, mega timing to the millisecond is so crucial. So you can make those plays where you take the fight and you walk out on it and you're safe. You don't have to dilly-dally around. And Int is powering through now. He's not got a great stack. chaOticz is doing good at keeping him down, but he's just making a few mistakes on these more marginal fights.
I mean, we're halfway through the tiebreaker map. You feeling confident that Int can win this, or do you think that chaOticz still...
Int is, I think, displaying a more solid game overall. So I'm liking Inz's chances here. He's got a solid lead. He's got the red armor now. It's even split on the red and the mega, but that's okay. Inz has the time, and he's got weapons, and he's on the yellow side, so he should be fine. He just has to find a good fight at the next red.
I wonder if he's going to make an effort to block off the railgun, although it would take a long time for chaOticz to get there. Okay, chaOticz taken position on the red armor. Rocket's being rained down by Inz, but there's a lot of LG damage, and Inz has just got to flee completely. Yeah,
it's definitely sticking around for a little bit too long. Great rail there on the exit for chaOticz. And rocket jump back up. Oh, he's getting caught by LG here. It's getting very risky for Inz. This could be a big moment for chaOticz to bring this back. He's got all the items now, and Inz just skulking around, looking for some health.
Oh, what a move from chaOticz. Just gets right in front of his face. 14 health left for Bruno.
Let's jump onto chaOticz now and see how he's running things here. He's got the entire map now. This is looking terrible for Inz all of a sudden. All from that one pressure onto the red. But look at this. chaOticz sneaking around. He knows Inz is over by this yellow, and he's going to go straight up. He just knew. He didn't hear any sound cues. He just knew.
I think that was a good move, but we're going to have to see what chaOticz can do over here with the Mega and the red spawning. He's leaving the Mega up for a second, so maybe Inz can get a small turnaround if he dies, or if he's just very, very evasive.
chaOticz is forced an awkward situation now for himself, because if he had just taken the Mega immediately and just goes rocket jump straight up to the red, he takes the fight, Inz gets nothing. He might get a bit of damage, but Inz gets nothing. And he's a little bit, I think, unaware of the item times there, and it's hurting him a little bit. Inz has got a way back into the game, but then there's 3 minutes left, so plenty of time for Inz.
Yeah, there's resources, and he's going to be very happy back. chaOticz needs to get that railgun. He's waiting on the red armor at the moment. I think his next priority should definitely be getting the rail. If he had it, looking at Inz over at the yellow armor, he definitely would have fired a rail or two, and maybe that could make the difference at the moment. We've got Mega, so chaOticz stack looking brilliant. And he's going to find Inz. Oh, in mid-air! That is a beautiful amount of lightning gun. And he is going to be able to charge over to that yellow armor and then probably back over to the red and hope that Inz is just standing in his way at that point, which he almost is. He didn't pick up the yellow. Had a sense of urgency for a second, and Inz is going to be able to go up by the pillar area. And chaOticz, I think any moment now, Inz cannot misstep.
Great rail there from chaOticz. He is just going to go straight for Inz. I'm surprised we didn't see a rocket jump there. I guess a bit afraid of the LG from Inz, which is intelligent. He's just got to keep a hold of the items. He's got 2 minutes, so that's plenty of time, and he keeps the pressure on, which is great. He's just whittling the stack down for Inz bit by bit, and it goes in for another push, leaving the red up here. Let's just check Inz's position, and there he is at the yellow. So chaOticz looks fantastic. Just don't get too desperate here to make the frag. It should come. He's got 90 seconds.
Yeah, Inz is in a desperate position at the moment. I think he just hopes that he can get the next yellow as well without chaOticz getting too up in his face. And it spawns now. Inz is going to pick it up. He's been completely undisturbed for a while.
Yeah, it's very easy for chaOticz to make a bad overextension, especially now as Inz is actually, as you said, he's been kind of untouched, so he's actually got a fair amount of armor behind him now. So chaOticz has got to be careful, but he is slowly running out of time here.
Yeah, just over 60 seconds. Inz, is he going to make his way back up to the yellow? I mean, he's going to be on probably over 150 armor by now. If they go into kind of raw aim battle right now, then Inz certainly is going to have a good chance if his LG really is on fire. We've got the Mega in 5 seconds. Has Inz kept a tally on when it's spawning? chaOticz sneaking in. He's going to be able to claim it, but seconds are drawing closer to the end buzzer, and Inz, he looks happy. He's just running away.
Now, chaOticz must feel very stressed right now. This is the tiebreaker between these two. Rocket jump up, trying to get some information, any kind of sound to just let him know exactly where Inz could be. There's the red, and he doesn't even need to take it. He just needs to find Inz. He needs a frag, and Inz, giving it away there. Some stepping above. chaOticz throwing down a rocket, and
it's a little rocket. There's 15 seconds left. chaOticz, you've got to run for it at the moment. He's not even that stacked anymore. Inz is in a very powerful position, and chaOticz, you just got to go up there. Inz is going to stay there till the end of time. He backs the hell away. 3 seconds left. chaOticz was not able to make a move fast enough, and the series ends 2-1 in favor of Inz.
Now, I like how chaOticz wasn't trying to rush himself, but at the same time, it felt like he really didn't know how to get to Inz there. And he wasn't getting the pressure on in the manner that he should have done. Inz was able to build up quite a lot of armor, and then suddenly when chaOticz kind of found a moment to pressure, he's like, oh crap, actually, Inz now does have quite a lot of armor, so this kind of changes the dynamic. Now I have to find a really good spot to fight
I feel like where chaOticz went wrong is letting Inz getting the second yellow armor for free.
Yeah.
I feel from then on it was kind of just... He wasn't looking that confident anymore. When he was making some nice rushes, catching Inz off guard, if he just went up, he probably, he would have taken maybe 100, maybe 200 damage, but he would have had maybe 100 health, 50 armor remaining after that and be able to get some more items. I feel that Inz got let off the hook there.
There are
he's
some
quite
key
fortunate.
misses for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the first 5-6 minutes, chaOticz was looking a lot better, but Inz was looking more stable. So chaOticz was kind of throwing in some mistakes here and there. There's one that stood out where Inz had just taken the red armor, and chaOticz decided to just drop from the rocket launcher straight down to the shards, which is insane. Like that's super risky, because I mean Inz is gonna go there because he needs LG. He gets the shards. He's setting up for Mega. It's plain and simple.
There was some smart stuff from chaOticz. It just wasn't enough in the end. Guys, we are going to be back with some more games very soon, so we're going to go on a very short break, and we will give you more from the QuakeCon 2014 Duel Masters. Catch you in a moment.